Alright, I'm back. Yeah, this time with Gangplank. The thing with Gangplank is that most people build him like Trinity Force, Infinity Edge, and maybe Static Shiv and Iceborne Gauntlet. And while I'm also building Static Shiv. Oh yeah, okay. Let's go back there. That was a bit fast. I didn't remember that I got an early first blood. Okay, what happens there is Jax really underestimates my early game damage. My passive plus Gangplank's overall tankiness is really strong, level 1, and he doesn't have any combat stats in items, and I have cloth armor, which blocks severely a big amount of auto attack damage by him. So I auto attack reset with Q, and yeah, just kill him, and he can't get away because of my passive. He tries that again and gets harassed down to a point where he shouldn't stay in lane. So yeah, about the build. I read that a while ago that in Korea, people in high elo tend to max the orange and rely on attack speed to deal damage, or rely on the passive to deal damage. The passive, which is every time you hit somebody or you Q them, you apply 1 stack of grog-soaked blade, I think it's called, and for each stack they get a percentage of slow, and they get a dot, which increases over the more stacks you have, the harder the dot hits. So if you build attack speed, you can get nice damage out of this dot, and as you will apply it faster, so it can deal the full damage longer. And you max the orange because the dot is enough for you to deal damage and to decrease the cooldown and the healing of the orange, so you can stay in lane for like forever as long as you have mana. And yeah, as you can see there, Jax is not able to duel me in any way. I mean, he's behind in levels. He's level 3 and I'm level 6, but even if he was level 5 or 6, I doubt he would be able to duel me. Just because, like you see, I can cleanse his stun with my orange on W and heal for like 1,000,000, and yeah. As you can see, I'm working towards my Static Shiv. Static Shiv is like really strong against AD champions. There are 3 core items on this type of Gangplank, in my opinion, which is Static Shiv, Giant's Belt, and Wit's End. So like, you want to have those 3 items until mid game, and depending on which opponent you have in lane, you like, if you're playing against an AD champion, you rush Static Shiv, then Giant's Belt and Wit's End. And against Rumble, for example, it's the other way around: Wit's End, Giant's Belt, and Static Shiv. You max your orange, and then go for your E, which is the Raise Morale, I think. Yeah, it gives 80 and movement speed, and as you rely on auto attacks, the AD really is way stronger than your Q. So yeah, and it gives far more utility because of the movement speed, and yeah, overall helps your team more mid game, I think, than just going for Q crit damage thingy like most Gangplanks do. Yeah. As you can see, I'm way ahead of Jax. He's just hit 6 and I'm level 8. Yeah, I'm helping out mid lane with my ultimate. Luckily for me, Jax gets a kill there. I didn't call MIA, and yeah, he gets a kill and gets killed himself. But that will help me in the long run because the bounty reset or the death streak reset of him will give me more gold. As you can see now, I'm killing Jax, and I get I didn't see it. 200? Was it 200 something? I even lasted with my Q, so I got 5 bonus gold, I think. Ribbon roams and tries to kill me with the ultimate, but the oranges save the day once more. Yeah. So far, a really good game for me. Yeah, often the passive also helps lasting under the tower, so in my opinion, the passive is really strong. Most people underestimate it. I think, because when you hit a guy once, it's like, well, you slowed me like 7% or something, and the dot isn't really. It's like minion damage. But once you get your 3-4 stacks, it's really hard. Like 40 per second, plus the slow is like, it feels like a Skarner, where the slow at first is really crappy, and as you continue to hit him, he gets slower and slower and slower, and he just can't get away. And combined with the CC cleanse of the orange, it's like, yeah, you can't peel me and you can't get away, so might as well die. Yeah, I've already built the Giant's Belt, and so next items will be Wit's End, and then build something from my Giant's Belt, which will be like Sunfire Cape, Remnants, something like that. Some games I even go Frozen Mallet to slow them even more, but yeah. I think this game I go Sunfire Cape, because they have double 80, or rather hybrid and 80. As I've already got some magic resistance with Wit's End, and the pushing power of combined pushing power of Static Shift and Sunfire Cape is nothing to laugh at. So yeah, and in my head too. It's always a good idea if your team can live on its own. Like our release is doing fairly well, I think. And except for bot lane, I think every lane is winning. Like Shaco is behind in CS, but yeah, I'd say mid is tied and our jungle is really fat. Or yeah, he does well at least. So split pushing at a time like that is a really good idea, I think, because at this point I don't doubt there's anybody who can stop me. And yeah, so I'll go for Sunfire Cape there. Yeah. So go back by Wits and some wards and potions. Oh yeah, the masteries. That ultimate was a misclick, by the way. Yeah. The masteries. I go 0-21-9, I think. Yeah. Because if you don't get ahead in lane with a build, it's like, yeah, it's fine. You have oranges and you just eat oranges all the time. Stay in lane like that. And yeah. And the 21 in defense just makes me so tanky while dishing out my passive and Static Shift and Wits End damage. So like, yeah, why go for offense? As your early game is strong anyway, because Gangplank has the highest base health in the game, and yeah. And the 21 in utility because yeah, it helps with mana regeneration. The oranges take up plenty of your mana pool, and the cookie mastery. This build is centered about two things. It's tanky. You need to get tanky at some point because the glass cannon crit plank is like hit or miss. So if you don't want to go this route, which is, yeah, if you max oranges you can't go this route, you need to get tanky, and therefore you will need some defensive stats. And deep down the defense tree, or like, yeah, is it deep down? I don't know. You get, yeah, it's fairly deep. You get this mastery where you get enhanced self-healing and regeneration when you're low, which is pretty nice when dueling early game, and you get low and then you take out your level 3 or level 4 or 5 orange and it heals you for a bunch. And on top of that, the mastery where you get 3% lower damage from targets that have impaired movement speed is like really strong on Gangplank, because when dueling it's like you just need one auto attack and you get 3% less damage, because you will slow them every time you hit them. They will have impaired movement speed. So it's like for Gangplank it reads you get 3% less damage when dueling. And in teamfights, if you hit your ultimate, it's like everybody's slowed, so yeah, you get 3% less damage from anybody. Combined with the other mastery, where you get, I think, 1.5% or 2% less damage. It's like, okay, you tank for 5% less damage and you have like some resistances, health, and the oranges. Yeah, I think it's worth it over going full offense. Yeah, and as you can see, I can do like 2 people and still kill 1, and if I got an orange up there, I might have killed Jax too. So yeah, I'm fed, I'd say. Don't know what Tristana thought there. Well, and the 21 in utility, as I was saying, helps with mana sustain. You get mana regeneration, some summoner cooldown reduction. Never. It's never bad, and the best mastery is like from utility, from the 9 points in utility, is the Alchemist and the Baker. I don't know what's it called. Baker? Is it Baker? I don't know. The thing that transforms your potions into cookies. Because combined with Alchemist, you get 15% longer potion duration, which is like really nice because yeah, the potions get more effective. And on top of that, the bakery helps you get some mana back, because those cookies instantly help with give 10 mana and 20 health, I think. I don't know. Anyway, I think it's really nice because yeah, you can use it to win duels, like cookie, and you heal for 60 and 30 mana, which can make up for another orange, and then you heal for like 500 health in just a second. And yeah, overall I think that's the most optimal way of playing the build the way I do. So yeah, 0, 21, 9, and then attack damage reds, attack damage quints, armor yellow, and magic resistance per level optional. seals, glyphs. So really standard runes. And yeah, here I'm again dueling somebody who thinks he's stronger than me. Like, I mean, her shield is just like considerable damage. I managed to kill her and flash away. So mission accomplished. Yeah, I'm heading again. I'm going for full tank from now on. I've got my Wit's End, my Static Shift, and one giant spelt item. And yeah, they have some magic damage in Galio and Jax. So might as well buy Wit's End. Not Wit's End. Might as well buy Wit's End and a Spirit Visage. Yeah. The last item with a build like that is always optional. You can go for like GA or Warmox or yeah, anything, but if you're fed, I recommend Trinity Force or like Gauntlet as last item, because that way you can push your advantage even more. It's like when you get fed, you reach your tank items way earlier than anybody else. So in comparison, you wait to tank it for them to take you down. And then as they get to the tank items you already got, you finished your last item, which is, in my case, a damage item. Which means you're as tanky as them and deal more damage. So yeah, I really like to go for some tank items as last time. Yeah. Sorry. So yeah. What to say? In my case, we were throwing there. Like, we could have finished way earlier. The game is going on for 33 minutes and it will last like 41 and 10. Yeah, 41 and 10. So we could have finished like at now, I think. We always go in like Elise gets a tower, Shaco kills an inhib, dies, Elise dies, I and Tarek duel like Olaf and Galio, we kill one, die, both of us die, and yeah, it's overall pretty sloppy. Don't know. We could have maybe added 5 minutes earlier, or even 10 minutes. I don't know. Yeah, I get blue buff. On my team, I'm like the only one who can utilize it. Probably, I think, like spamming oranges and Qs and Es and not running out of mana is really huge. I get caught by Gangplank and Galio as we split up. Just then I went for the inhib top, so we split up. Don't know why she went so deep. Yeah, I wait for both of the slows to hit me until I orange, but unfortunately Riven shows up from the river and Jax comes out of base and they kill me anyway. Yeah, sadly. Shake on roll. He does. You see, he goes for mid and hip, dies, and yeah. We already got one Nexus tower, but yeah. It's like we're playing really sloppy. We're messing around, dueling them, and going for 2v3, 2v4s. Tariq goes like crazy on Caitlyn and leaves the team alone. And we really would have could have used his 2 auras, the armor aura from his shatter, and the Randuins and stuns and heals and yeah. But he goes off and kills Caitlyn 1v1. So yeah. We lose the inhib for that, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, probably. This Tristana is like really bad. I don't know. She built Bloodthirster first on Tristana, then Trinity Falls is like, yeah, questionable. Yeah, Jacob does like a really good job there. He built full split push mode and gets us 2 inhibs, I think. Yeah. And gets away with it. So yeah, looks like it. So yeah. That should open up some Baron action, I think, because they now have two lanes. At least it's pretty fast, so we should be able to do the Baron pretty fast. And yeah, there we go, get Baron. And Harris done all of a bit. Riven split up from a team. I think she's given up at this point. I think that's stupid. They could have come back really easily because Jax got some kills under his belt after being denied so hard in the laning phase. And yeah, but Riven is missing. I ult 2 people, slow them, we dive. Riven comes back with, they have 3 people with GA. But yeah, it's too late, we're way ahead and I'm really fat. 6 item Gangplank is nothing to laugh at. And we win the game! GG! Yeah, I hope you like it. And if you do, say so by pressing the like button. See ya!